Imagine being trapped in a dark cave, the entrance sealed by a boulder. No human could move. And the creature standing before you is a giant with one enormous eye. This is the story of how Odysseus faced the Cyclops and survived. After the fall of Troy, Odysseus and his men sailed across unknown seas. Storms battered their ships. Strange lands tested their courage. Then, they reached a wild island. No cities, no laws, no civilization. Only towering cliffs and the smell of sheep. Curious and confident, Odysseus led 12 men into a vast cave filled with cheese, milk, and livestock. But the cave was not empty. It belonged to Polyphemus, a Cyclops, and the son of Poseidon. As night fell, the earth trembled. A gigantic shepherd entered the cave, holding in his hands a tree trunk for a staff. With terrifying ease, Polyphemus rolled a massive stone across the entrance. The men were trapped. And then, the giant saw them. He did not ask who they were. He did not offer hospitality. He seized 2 men and devoured them. The cave echoed with screams. Odysseus realized strength would not save them. Only cunning would. The next night, Polyphemus returned. But Odysseus had brought something powerful from Troy. Wine. Dark, strong, undiluted. He offered it to the Cyclops. Polyphemus drank once. Then again. And again. The giant laughed and spoke.
Tell me your name.
My name is Nobody.
Odysseus replied, and the Cyclops laughed until sleep overtook him. Quickly, Odysseus and his men sharpened a wooden stake. They heated it in the fire. The tip glowed red. The giant Polyphemus was in deep sleep after drinking all that wine. The soldiers walked silently towards him, holding the stake high. With all their strength, they drove it into the Cyclops' single eye. Polyphemus roared. The cave shook. He tore the stake from his burning eye and screamed for help. Other Cyclops asked from outside,
Who is hurting you, Polyphemus? Nobody is hurting me.
The others laughed and left. Odysseus' trick had worked. Blind but furious, Polyphemus sat at the cave entrance the next morning, patting each sheep's head as they passed. He would not let a man escape. But Odysseus had tied his men beneath the bellies of the sheep, hidden, silent, clinging to wool and hope. Last of all, Odysseus escaped, clinging beneath the largest ram. The monster never knew. Safely aboard his ship, Odysseus could not resist. He shouted back to the shore,
It was not Nobody who blinded you. It was Odysseus, king of Ithaca.
Polyphemus raised his face to the sky and prayed to his father, Poseidon.
Father, punish
From that moment on, the sea itself turned against Odysseus. The journey home would last 10 long years. For Odysseus and his men had to bear the wrath of the mighty Poseidon.
will